Hi, and welcome to YourOneLife Healthy Weight Solutions. I'm Claire Jones, and I'm here to help you to get off the yo-yo diet rollercoaster once and for all and learn how to manage your weight well for life. And how can I help you to do that, you may ask? Well, my approach is that it's not enough to just eat less and move more. We have to develop and maintain the right mental approach, the right attitude and the right knowledge to understand what we're doing and how it works and what gets in the way, and also to learn how to manage difficult situations. We have to learn how to lose weight while real life goes on, because there's just never a right time to lose weight. This mindset approach is often an afterthought, or it's perhaps even not thought about at all. But in my opinion, it's the most important part of the process. Because if we don't do this, all our practical efforts to eat less or move more will only ever last for a short while. And this may be why you're here, because maybe that's what you've experienced too. A little bit about me. So as I said, I'm Claire Jones, and I've got decades of personal experience of this, which once I overcame my struggles, I then turned into my passion. And then I backed it up with all of the right qualifications. So I can tell you that I really do know what I'm talking about, both from a personal and professional point of view. So you really can trust that I know what I say. I focus particularly on working with people who struggle to stick to their weight loss efforts, going from one diet program to another, or who struggle to keep their weight off in the long term, as that was me until 10 years ago. So I completely understand what it's like. But I also understand and know that it doesn't have to be like that, and that it can be overcome. And I know this because I did it myself, and I've never looked back. I'm incredibly passionate about my work because I know how well it can transform lives. I call my business Your One Life because we actually do only get one life. I want to help you to make the best of it by helping you to finally overcome the struggles with your weight and to lead the life that you deserve. So with this in mind, I bring together all of the really important things that I consider to be absolutely essential if you want to be successful with your weight loss. I help you to complete your very own weight loss jigsaw puzzle so that you finally understand why it's been really hard for you and what you need to do instead, and get the support to do it. You can find the details of this puzzle on my website. I only work closely with a small number of people on a one-to-one basis because it's extremely in-depth work. It requires a lot of time to be invested on both sides, but it's time extremely well spent. I want to be able to give everyone who chooses this option the absolute best of me, so it is really important that I don't spread myself too thinly. Those who work with me in this way really do have to be ready and to put the time and money in to do the work that is required, but it is absolutely worth it. However, I also run online programs and a subscription-based membership because I recognise that not everybody can afford to work with me on a one-to-one basis. So I try to offer various different alternatives to suit different budgets, and which I'm developing all of the time. But regardless of which option you choose, you do still have to commit to it. You do still have to decide to invest the time, because it's just not going to do it all by itself. So I have my Your One Life Accountability Club, where you can get the benefit of group sessions, where you can meet others, share experiences and get help both from me and others, as well as accountability and support, both on a one-to-one and a group basis. I also have an EBook that I've written, which is based on my programme Preparing for Successful Weight Loss. And this contains information, advice and activities that can help you to work on all of the areas that you need to work on. And some of the group sessions that I do in the club will support people to work through the activities. You can get the ebook to download from my website. As I say, it's only in electronic format at the moment, but I do intend to put it into print soon. In the meantime though, whether you download it and print it or whether you just read it on your device, it doesn't really matter. It's up to you, but you've got that flexibility. Whichever option you choose, it's available to you immediately. I've also written a paperback book, which is also available in an instant download format as well on my website, and you can buy it on Amazon through my website. It contains simple tips and ways that you can get a better handle on your eating habits, but without actually having to think that you're having to put yourself on a diet. As it's called, How to Eat Less. Simple, practical ways to eat less without going on a diet. I'm also developing a recipe collection at the moment, and I've got one on high protein recipes, which again is available on my website, so that you can get some more ideas about how to get enough protein in your meals. You can visit my shop to get hold of that. And again, as I said, it's in an instant download format, so you can get started on it straight away. I also have a free Facebook group, which I absolutely love. It's a growing and vibrant and hugely supportive community where you can get support, information, and learn about my approach and how it can help you, and also share your experience and get support without fear of being judged for what you do, because I'm completely neutral. I'm not affiliated with any weight loss approach because there is no size that fits all. I will support you to do anything that suits you, as long as it's safe and effective. Obviously, I'm not a fan of things that are not good for your health, because my approach is all about being healthy first and foremost, and that's healthy physically and mentally. There's no point in trying to follow something that's going to make you feel unwell mentally because it's too hard to stick to and causing you stress. So as long as what you're choosing is going to support your health, then I will support you to do it. And also, part of the problem is that we perhaps don't necessarily choose the right approach for us. Perhaps we might choose something that we've seen somebody else do and think, oh yeah, that looks great, I'll try that. But then we can't stick to it because it doesn't actually fit with our own lives or our personality or our preferences. Some people need very prescriptive programs that tell them exactly what to do, whilst others can't bear that sort of approach and will just rebel at every opportunity. And yet others perhaps prefer somewhere in between. So it's all about really finding what works for you. And I can support you to stick to it and empower you to learn how to maintain your weight for the long term, because ultimately that's what it's all about. But I must tell you that whatever you decide to do, whether you're working with me through the free Facebook group, or whether you decide to do something more formal, or whether you go anywhere else but just want a little bit of support from me, I don't make any quick fixes, I don't make any false promises, and you will still have to do the work. Because unfortunately there is no done-for-you solution. That just simply doesn't exist. No matter what approach we choose, we still have to own it. We still have to take responsibility for what we're doing and keep working at it. And the worst thing that we can do is give up. So I will really help you to keep going at every single slip up, so that that's all they become and you can get straight back on and nothing will get in your way. I will empower you to find your own way so that you can learn how to manage your weight for life. I also help you to explore and think deeply about what gets in the way of maintaining your weight, because that is absolutely crucial. We all get told, or we can find the information easily about what we need to do, but actually doing it is a completely different ballgame. And so what I help you to do is to learn how to do it, take the action that you need to take, but in a way that suits you. So it's all about finding your own solution, one that fits with your life, your preferences and your personality, and helps you to change what it is that you actually really want, so that whatever you do, you can stick to it. And obviously this takes time and effort and can be quite challenging, but it's a very, very worthwhile process as long as you keep putting in the effort. If you want to find out what it's like to work with me, or do my programs, or read my books, or join my group, do check out my reviews on my website, where you can find www.youronelife.co.uk/testimonials. You'll certainly find a lot of people who have been very happy with what they've achieved so far. And I do have to say, though, that if you do have any history of eating disorders or perhaps a significant unresolved trauma or an active mental health problem that is not currently well controlled, then YourOneLife may not be the right choice for you at the moment, because you may need more specialist support. But if you are struggling to get that support, then do please get in touch with me, because I can help you to find the right support. And if you have any questions about anything at all, please don't hesitate to get in touch with me. You can drop me a line at claire@YourOneLife.co.uk. If you want to know more about working with me, then obviously just visit my website or drop me a message. Or you can follow me on social media. I'm on Facebook and Instagram at YourOneLifeUK. There's also a quiz on my website, which might be a little bit of a good introduction to how my work can help you. So do have a go at that. If you go to my website, it's at the tab at the top. Just click the quiz, and within a minute you'll be through to the other end of it and on the page where it tells you what to do next. Do please like and follow me on Facebook and Instagram, at YourOneLife UK if you want to know more about me.